Hi, I'm Jess and this is my Tuesday Talks video for this week. I don't do Tuesday Talks very often, but I always look at the group, and if I have something to say on the topic, I will make a video on it. So the last one I did was in February, but I have had things to say. I've just not had enough to say to justify a whole video. But this week's topic is, what is your opinion on ghostwriters? And when the whole Zoella scandal came out, I watched all of the videos on that because I was so interested in the topic, and I don't even know why. I'm just so interested in it, and so I thought I'd make a video on this one because I have opinions, but I think my opinions are very generic, but it's a topic, so I'm gonna make this video anyway. So I think that celebrity book culture has made ghostwriting fine. People know that celebrities are not writing their books, because celebrities are famous for other things. Like, a singer is not necessarily gonna be a great writer, and that's just how it is, and we know that that happens. We know that that's used as branding, and so it's okay. And things like children's books and series are sometimes written by a team of authors. Like I think the Rainbow Magic books are, but I'm not entirely sure. I've not researched it, but I'm pretty sure they are. And also the Animal Arc books, and any books that are written by Daisy Meadows, who writes the Animal Arc books, are ghost written by a team of authors who go under the pseudonym of Daisy Meadows. And children are not reading books for the author. You don't read them because they're prestigious or because that author wrote it. You read it because it's fun and you enjoy it, and in my case you got it free of the magazine and they were really great. That's why you read those books. But when it gets to when you're reading things for the author, that's when it is problematic for it to be ghostwritten and not to be transparent about being ghostwritten. So if it just says it's ghostwritten, then I find it fine. If you will admit it's ghostwritten, or say something about it, that's fine. But if it's completely ghostwritten, like anonymously, like the person has to sign documents to say that they won't say a word about it being ghostwritten, that's where I get things problematic. Because yes, it is their choice, but they're putting work out into the world and not getting any credit for it. This author that didn't write it might win awards for it, might, like Zoella, break records for it, and she didn't do any of the work apart from coming up with the story, and she broke sales records for it, and it wasn't her writing that did it, it was her name. And that's why it's difficult to digest, because it's her name and how transparent she is on the internet, and that's what we see, and that's not what we get with Zoella's book. And I know I've gone to talk about Zoella, but it's a general thing as well. Like, if something is getting sold on the name, and that's not what you're getting, and it's getting sold with transparency, but it's not what you're getting. It's like with Harper Lee's book. I've not read it, but Ghost and a Watchman, that was not published with transparency. That was published as a sequel, when in actual fact it was a first draft of To Kill a Mockingbird, and the publishing of it completely ruined the, at least as I know, what people have said. I've not read either of the books, so I'm not saying that this is true, but what I've heard, it completely ruined the characterization in To Kill a Mockingbird. And yeah, so that's my opinions. They're all very generic, but they're my opinions anyway, and I might do Tuesday Talks again, but I'm not sure when, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.